Hey everyone, this is Dilip from Fulfillmen. I bet you all worried, same as me, about the new reciprocal tariff policy announced and effect on April 9th. Starting then, the US will impose a 10% basic tariff on all countries, including China, facing much higher rates up to 34%. Even countries like Vietnam, Thailand, and Indonesia, often seen an alternative solution for China, getting hit of this tariff between 30 to 40%. In fact, some countries are even higher than China. So those business planning to shift production to Southeast Asia or those regions are very much blocked. Interestingly, countries like Mexico, Canada, thanks for their free trade agreements with US, are excluded from these tariffs. That's open a potential short-term opportunity to ship the parcels from Canada to US and Mexico to US. But is it real? Clearing customs in Mexico is already a hustle. Duty rates are very high. Plus, many goods are just get returned at the border. So even though shipping via Mexico might seems like a good route, it's not that easy. And the other side, how about Canada? In theory, you could ship by sea or air cargo to Canada first and then send the goods into the US. But here is the problem. Canada logistic infrastructure isn't it built to handle huge volumes to reroute the US bound freight options. Many Canadian shipments originally land in the US and are then trucked to the North Canadian side. If we reverse this flow, is it really possible? Canada customs and the infrastructure can handle it? That's something that we have to think about. Still, in the short term, there might be some logistics windows of opportunities there. Looking globally, we are seeing that some Middle East and South American countries may become new tax havens under this new regime. That could trigger a relocation of factory capacity to Latin America, which fits perfectly with Trump's Made in American manufacturing agenda. High-end manufacturing back in the US and low-end outsourced nearby, creating a near-shore supply chain with countries like Mexico or other in Latin America. Meanwhile, another major update, the $800 duty-free threshold rule in the US is being cancelled starting from May for Chinese goods. That's right, starting from May, all direct-to-consumer small packages will be taxed. Whether it's postal channels or commercial couriers packages will either face a 34% duty on value or a flat fee of 25% per parcel. And starting from June 1st, the flat fee jumps to $50 per package. This means the cost of small packages delivery will rise sharply and parcel routes will no longer be cost-effective lifestyle they once were. So for sellers in fully managed cross-border e-commerce models, the window for transformation is very short, maybe just a month. We believe this US tariff policy shift and the end of $800 tax-free threshold will have long-lasting effect and far-reaching effects on the cross-border e-commerce ecosystem. In short term, yes, it's a big challenge. But remember, there is no winners in a trade war. These tariff hikes will also drive higher inflation within the US, and it's unclear how long American consumers can bear these rising prices. Even with these higher duties, many daily use products still need to be imported from China because the US simply doesn't manufacture them. So even if the prices double or triple, consumers may still have no choice but to buy. So what should we as sellers and logistic players do now? That's what we will be discussing throughout this month. How to restructure, adapt, and prepare for this new landscape. If you are in the cross-border e-commerce game and want to stay ahead, please make sure you follow our YouTube channel for the more updates. Thank you.